Hello again, it's Wednesday, June 15th. So if you would, think back to 2 videos ago. You might recall me saying something along the lines of, I do plan on celebrating if ever I get to 100 subscribers. Well, 10 days, 2 videos, and a very touching mention of my collab channel by the wonderful Kate Matthews later, here I am, happily at 115. Which, as you math people might have already figured out, is more than 100. So today I'm going to... Okay, I don't actually have anything planned. I mean, this did kind of sneak up on me. Yesterday I was only at 84, and at the rate I was going, it was going to be at least another 2 weeks before I hit 100. So I don't really have anything particularly special planned. And I'm actually more than okay with that, and I know that sounds weird, but hear me out. So I was actually talking to some friends on Skype at the moment when I hit 100 subscribers. A few congratulations led to a bit of discussion, and that's when Savannah, the 4 of Clubs, mentioned the fact that she actually took down the video in which she celebrated 100 subscribers. She said it was just something that she wasn't proud of. And that really got me thinking that if I'm going to do something special at all, it might as well be something that I'm going to be really proud of. Not something like sticking my face in a cake. So anyways, in my thinking, I came to the realization that probably the best thing that I could do right now is to get closer to you. So what I'm going to do here is open up a little, talk a bit about something that I really wasn't planning on talking about. And ironically enough, that thing is subscribers. More specifically, I want to talk about how obsessed I got with them. Because seriously, I'm sort of embarrassed to think how hung up on the numbers I got. And also how jealous I must have been, because I really do think that jealousy is at the heart of that obsession. I suppose jealousy is more or less inevitable when your peers are as great as mine. I mean, I've become really good friends with the people on my collab channel across the 49th. So when James hit 100 subscribers, I kind of felt left behind. And not even just a little. I mean, at that point, James, Jeff, and Katie had hit 100 subscribers, and I was still somewhere in my 70s. And I just couldn't figure out why. It didn't make sense looking at the numbers. My videos on 49 consistently got the most views, and also my channel had more views than anyone's. I guess what happened is I ended up feeling entitled. And let me tell you, I do not function well when I feel entitled. I don't know, maybe it's just because entitlement's not something that I feel very often, so I don't know how to respond to it. But in any case, I don't know how to act when I feel entitled. It's so rare that I feel like I deserve more than I have, so I guess I'm just really bad at asking for more than what I have. But yeah, when I feel entitled, I just dwell. I get into my own head and I just try to convince myself that I'm right to feel entitled. But that inevitably leads to the what ifs. What if I'm wrong about all of this? What if I'm falling behind because I'm just not as good? Yeah, you can see how I got better. And I think this is what I'm really ashamed of. I was bitter to the point when I wasn't even happy when I saw Across the 49th explode. Instead, I felt really conflicted when it passed me in subscribers. And when it got to 100 and I was still somewhere in my 80s, yeah, I think it practically goes without saying that I felt really left behind. But really, I think at that point I was just looking for excuses to be bitter. And that is something that I tend to do, and I think a lot of people do it as well. That is, when I'm in a bad mood, I try to justify being in a bad mood. I look for reasons why I should be in a bad mood. I find reasons why I shouldn't cheer up. In fact, I wouldn't put it past myself to find some reason not to celebrate getting 100 subscribers. Fortunately, I kind of snapped out of it. I'm not really sure what did it, but I think it very well could have been rewatching Kate's video. I guess I didn't really realize just how high the praise she was giving the channel was. And I also kind of forgot that I was a part of that channel, and that what she was saying applied to me. And talking to my friends really helped too. I guess it's just nice to be reminded that you are in fact appreciated. And that's why I want to thank all 115 of you. You kind of take any excuse I could possibly have for feeling unappreciated away. So thanks for that, and if I ever start whining about, nobody likes me, feel free to punch me in the face. Except you, Katie. I'm a little afraid of that.